In this video, you will know the transit results of planets in July 2022 for Leo, Virgo, Libra and Scorpio ascendants. Welcome to my channel Solar Astro. This is the transit chart of planets on 1st July 2022. Rahu, Mars are transiting in Aries sign, Mercury, Venus are transiting in Taurus sign, and from 2nd July to 17th July, Mercury transits in Gemini sign, and from 17th July onwards, Mercury transits over Cancer sign. From 13th July onwards, Venus transits over Gemini sign, Sun is transiting in Gemini sign, and from 16th July onwards, Sun transits over Cancer sign. Moon is transiting in Cancer sign, Ketu is transiting in Libra sign, Saturn is transiting in Aquarius sign, and Jupiter is transiting in Pisces sign. Let us see the transit results of planets in July 2022 for Leo ascendants. For Leo ascendants, benefic planets are Sun, Jupiter, Mars and Ketu, whereas malefic planets are Mercury, Saturn, Venus, Moon and Rahu. Let us see Rahu Ketu transit results. Rahu is transiting over 9th house in Aries sign and Ketu is transiting over 3rd house in Libra sign. Rahu is malefic planet for Leo ascendants. You may indulge in quarrels and lowly acts. You may become irreligious and suffer due to enemies in this Rahu transit. Ketu is benefic planet. In this Ketu transit, you become very active and accumulate wealth and enjoy material success. But this Ketu transit is bad for your siblings. Malefic planet Saturn is aspecting 1st house. Therefore, health may not be good for Leo ascendants in this July month of 2022. Benefic planet Jupiter is aspecting 2nd house and another benefic planet Sun is transiting over 11th house. Therefore, financially this is going to be favorable period for Leo ascendants. Benefic planet Mars is aspecting 4th house by its 8th aspect and another benefic planet Jupiter is also aspecting 4th house by its 9th aspect, and malefic planets Mercury, Venus are also aspecting 4th house and another malefic planet Saturn is also aspecting 4th house by its 10th aspect. Therefore, this is going to be neutral period related to home comforts and peace. 7th Lord Saturn is transiting in its own sign Aquarius. Therefore, this is going to be favorable period related to relationships and business. 10th Lord Venus is transiting in its own sign Taurus. Therefore, this is also favorable transit related to career and professional matters. From 12th July onwards, Saturn transits over its own sign Capricorn. Therefore, this is also favorable transit related to 6th house matters, that is job and daily routine. 8th Lord Jupiter transiting in its own sign Pisces. Therefore, this is also favorable transit related to 8th house matters. There may be gain in inheritance in this transit period. 12th house is aspected by two benefic planets. Mars is aspecting 12th house by its 4th aspect and Jupiter is aspecting 12th house by its 5th aspect. Therefore, this is highly favorable transit related to 12th house matters. This is favorable transit period for foreign travels and making investments. In July 2022, for Leo ascendants, health negative, finance positive, home comforts and peace neutral, love and learning neutral, relationships and business positive, career and profession positive, and 6th house related matters positive, 8th house related matters positive, and 12th house related matters positive. In July 2022, favorable days are 1st, 2nd, 6th, 7th and 29th, and unfavorable days are 4th, 13th, 19th, 26th and 27th. Let us see the transit results of planets in July 2022 for Virgo ascendants. For Virgo ascendants, benefic planets are Mercury, Saturn, Venus and Rahu, whereas malefic planets are Moon, Jupiter, Mars, Sun and Ketu. Let us see Rahu Ketu transit results. Rahu is transiting over 8th house in Aries sign and Ketu is transiting over 2nd house in Libra sign. Rahu is benefic planet for Virgo ascendants. This is financially very good transit. There will be sudden gains and this transit is also favorable to get inherited property. Ketu is malefic planet. In this Ketu transit, you may have to live away from your family members. There may be problems in family and finances in this transit period. Malefic planet Jupiter is aspecting first house, therefore health may not be good for Virgo ascendants in this July month of 2022. Malefic planet Ketu is transiting over second house and another malefic planet Sun transits over 11th house from 16th July onwards. Therefore, financially this is not favorable period for Virgo ascendants. Benefic planet Mercury aspects 4th house from 2nd July to 17th July and another benefic planet Venus aspects 4th house from 13th July onwards. Therefore, this is going to be favorable transit related to 4th house matters, that is home comforts and peace. From 12th July onwards, Saturn transits over 5th house in its own sign Capricorn. Therefore, this is also favorable transit related to 5th house matters, that is love and learning. 7th Lord Jupiter is transiting in its own sign Pisces. Therefore, this is going to be favorable transit in relationships and business matters. From 2nd July to 17th July, benefic planet Mercury is transiting over 10th house and from 13th July onwards another benefic planet Venus also transits over 10th house. Therefore, this is going to be favorable transit in career and professional matters for Virgo ascendants. Saturn transiting over 6th house in its own sign Aquarius. Therefore, this is also favorable transit related to 6th house matters. This is favorable transit in job related matters and daily routine. 8th Lord Mars is transiting in its own sign Aries. Therefore, this is also favorable transit related to 8th house matters. There will be gain in inheritance or unearned money in this transit period. In July 2022, for Virgo ascendants, health negative, finance negative, home comforts and peace positive, love and learning positive, relationships and business positive, career and profession positive, 6th house related matters positive, 8th house related matters positive. In July 2022, favorable days are 4th, 13th, 19th, 26th and 27th and unfavorable days are 1st, 2nd, 6th, 7th and 29th. Let us see transit results of planets in July 2022 for Libra ascendants.
Present scenario లేదు అసలు
తెలుగులో ఇప్పుడు ఈయన బాగా పాపులర్ రచయిత నవలా రచయిత అన్నవాళ్ళు మనకి తెలియదు కూడా పేర్లు కూడా తెలియదు పేరు కూడా తెలియదు. సో అంటే వెళ్తే వాళ్ళకి వెళ్ళి నేను బుక్ రాశానంటే 18 అనమాట బాగా యూస్ టు గెటర్నెస్ అంటే అలా చూసింది పద్మావతి గారు అప్పుడు ఎంఎస్కో చీఫ్ ఎడిటర్.
Let us see Rahu Ketu transit results. Rahu is transiting over 7th house in Aries sign and Ketu is transiting over 1st house in Libra sign. Rahu is benefic planet for Libra ascendants. You get name, fame and there will be gain in partnerships. You develop skills and prosper well in this transit period. Ketu is malefic planet. You may face sudden health issues and it is difficult to diagnose diseases in this Ketu transit. Malefic planet Ketu is transiting over 1st house, therefore health may not be good for Libra ascendants in this transit period. 2nd Lord Mars aspecting its 2nd house and another benefic planet Saturn is aspecting both 2nd house and 11th house. Therefore, financially this is going to be favorable transit for Libra ascendants in this July month of 2022. Malefic planets Sun aspects 4th house from 16th July onwards, but from 12th July onwards, benefic planet Saturn transits over its own sign Capricorn in 4th house. Therefore, this is going to be neutral period related to home comforts and peace. Fifth lord Saturn is transiting in its own sign Aquarius. Therefore, this is favorable transit related to fifth house matters, that is love and learning. Seventh lord Mars transiting in its own sign Aries, and seventh lord is aspected by another benefic planet Saturn. Therefore, this is going to be favorable transit in relationships and business matters. Malefic planet Mars aspecting 10th house by its fourth aspect, and another malefic planet Jupiter is also aspecting 10th house by its fifth aspect. Therefore, this is not at all favorable period related to career and professional matters for Libra ascendants in this July month of 2022. Sixth lord Jupiter is transiting in its own sign Pisces. Therefore, this is favorable transit related to sixth house matters, that is, it is favorable transit in job related matters and daily routine. Eighth lord Venus is transiting in its own sign Taurus. Therefore, this is also favorable transit related to eighth house matters. There will be gain in inheritance or unearned money in this transit period. In July 2022, for Libra ascendants, health negative, finance positive, home comforts and peace neutral, love and learning positive, relationships and business positive, career and profession negative, sixth house related matters positive, and eighth house related matters positive. In July 2022, favorable days are 4th, 13th, 19th, 26th and 27th, and unfavorable days are 1st, 2nd, 6th, 7th and 29th. Let us see the transit results of planets in July 2022 for Scorpio ascendants. For Scorpio ascendants, benefic planets are Mars, Jupiter, Moon, Sun and Ketu, whereas malefic planets are Mercury, Venus, Saturn and Rahu. Let us see Rahu Ketu transit results. Rahu is transiting over 6th house in Aries sign and Ketu is transiting over 12th house in Libra sign. Rahu is a malefic planet for Scorpio ascendants. You will be associated with low class people and will have company of rogues. You may also suffer from back pain and there may be bad reactions by consumption of medicines in this Rahu transit. Ketu is benefic planet. In this Ketu transit, you are inclined towards spirituality. This is favorable period for making investments. Investments made in this transit period are going to prove fruitful in long term. Benefic planet ascendant lord Mars is aspecting first house by its eighth aspect, and another benefic planet Jupiter is also aspecting first house by its ninth aspect, but first house is also aspected by malefic planet Saturn by its 10th aspect, and first house is also aspected by malefic planets Venus and Mercury. Therefore, this is going to be neutral period for health related matters for Scorpio ascendants in this July month of 2022. Second house is aspected by benefic planet Sun and 11th house is aspected by another benefic planet Jupiter. Therefore, financially this is going to be favorable transit for Scorpio ascendants. Fourth lord Saturn is transiting in its own sign Aquarius. Therefore, this is also favorable transit in home comforts and peace. Fifth lord Jupiter is transiting over fifth house in its own sign Pisces. Therefore, this is favorable transit related to fifth house matters. This is favorable transit in love and learning. Seventh lord Venus is transiting in its own sign Taurus. Therefore, this is also favorable transit related to relationship and business. 10th lord is aspected by malefic planet Saturn. Therefore, this is not so favorable transit in career and professional matters for Scorpio ascendants. 6th lord Mars is transiting in its own sign Aries. Therefore, this is favorable transit related to job and daily routine, especially after 12th July when Saturn transits over Capricorn sign. Benefic planet Mars is aspecting 9th house by its 4th aspect, and another benefic planet Jupiter is also aspecting 9th house by its 5th aspect. Therefore, this is highly favorable transit related to 9th house matters for Scorpio ascendant. Luck favors, and this is also favorable transit for visiting pilgrimages and long distance travels. In July 2022, for Scorpio ascendants, health neutral, finance positive, home comforts and peace positive, love and learning positive, relationships and business positive, career and profession negative, 6th house related matters positive, 9th house related matters positive. In July 2022, favorable days are 1st, 2nd, 6th, 7th and 29th, and unfavorable days are 4th, 13th, 19th, 26th and 27th. Subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon to receive latest updates. For complete horoscope reading, you can contact me at solarastro9@gmail.com.